For the boxing, bro. What I gotta go to 147 for you for when me and you could meet in the middle? We could meet 144.
That's what you proposing. 44.
Let's do it. What's the problem? I don't see the issue. You just fought, hold up. Let's remember correctly. He fought Brian Norman, and before that fight, he fought Jose Ramirez. When he fought Jose Ramirez, the weight was at 144 pounds. So if he's fighting at 144 pounds against Jose Ramirez 2 fights ago, what is the problem with fighting me at 144 pounds? That's how I look at it.
I think other than Shakur is just too small.
I think Shakur's gonna go up. I think Shakur he's the same size as you. I'm about to say,
but I kid you not, despite everything that happened that night in the fight,
Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson could finally be heading toward a fight at 144. And this news has instantly changed the whole conversation around their rivalry. And analysts are also sharing their thoughts on it.
Fighting enough top fighters, although I'll say this, he kind of set it off by trying to make the Tank fight.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that he deserves to be mentioned. It's his best win.
in this time of modern day era boxing,
Shakur Stevenson, while talking to Andre Ward, made it clear that he is not against sitting down with Team Haney to make the fight happen, and that matters because after all the tweets, all the weight talk and all the accusations flying around, Shakur is now saying the real business should happen at a proper table, not in public arguments. He gave Bill Haney respect for how he moves for Devin, but also made it clear that if this fight is serious, then the conversations need to happen the right way. From Shakur's side, he is willing to sit down with Bill, Devin, and Jay Prince to figure out fair terms and make the fight real. That changes the tone of the whole situation because Shakur is not sounding like someone running from the matchup. He is sounding like someone who wants the business handled properly.
Thank Bill for what he do for his son. I don't mind sitting at a real table, me and you, Devin, Jay, and we could sit there and negotiate and find what's right for the fight to happen. Let's do it. We all businessmen. We all could handle our own at the business table. So that's how I look at it. Like, I see Devin Haney as a hell of a fighter.
Then Shakur responded to Bill Haney calling him easy work, and he clearly did not take that lightly. He said Bill can say whatever he wants when the cameras are on, but deep down he knows the truth. According to Shakur, Bill and Devin have known about his skill for a long time, and this is not some random fighter they are just now discovering. Shakur even said he was probably one of Bill's favorite fighters when he was coming up. So hearing Bill now talk like Devin would just walk him down sounded more like fight promotion than real belief. From Shakur's side, the message is simple. Team Haney can talk tough publicly, but they already know he is not easy work for anybody.
Bill said you on the list. I said, Bill, what list? He said, the list. You ain't know he was on the list?
Yeah.
I didn't know he had a list. At least I knew he had a list, but I didn't know your name was on the list.
Yeah.
Then he went from saying you was on the list to, saying you was easy work.
Yeah.
Shakur is easy work for Devin.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Are you easy work for anybody?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Honestly, I was listening to it and I watched it. I seen the things he was saying, like, oh, we gonna walk him down and all of these things. So, I mean, all of it sounds good, but like deep down inside, Bill know. Like, he know. He know who I am.
Y'all got history.
He know. I was probably one of Bill's favorite fighters coming up. Like, he could say whatever he want. Cameras out right now. They could go somewhere. So, Bill, I was one of your favorite fighters. He know it. Devin know it. Like, Devin used to kind of...
And that is what makes this rivalry more interesting. Shakur is not just responding with anger. He is basically calling Bill out for acting differently now that the cameras are rolling. In Shakur's mind, Bill respected him before, watched his rise, and knew exactly how talented he was before this fight talk became public.
I don't see Devin getting past 147 pounds. I don't see him going to 154. He could say whatever it is, but like, I don't see him getting in the ring with no boots. Like, I don't see that. So if that's the case, I got time to get to that 147 pounds. So if it's...
So when Bill suddenly says Shakur is easy work, Shakur sees it as a performance. From his side, if Devin and Bill really believe that, then there should be no problem sitting down, making the fight, and proving it under the lights. Because once the deal is signed, all the camera talk, all the social media shots, and all the easy work comments will have to turn into real action.
It's not an easy night for nobody.
That's what I told Bill. I said, I don't think it's easy for either fighter, bro. I said,
but I ain't easy work.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I'm not easy. I ain't. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way. I train too hard. I dedicate myself. I'm I've been born for this since a kid, so all of these guys, any of them, let's do it.
Man, that's a fight I want to see, man. I hope y'all figure it out on the weight side, man. I think that's a great fight, legacy, great fight, money-wise.
Then, Najee revealed the breaking news as he tweeted, Devin Haney agrees to 144-pound fight with Shakur and Andre Ward's comments. This fight going down. Biggest fight in boxing right now. That tweet made the Haney versus Shakur situation feel even closer to becoming real. After all the arguing about weight and catch weights, Devin agreed to fight at 144, which changed the whole tone. Shakur had already said he would fight Devin at that weight, and now fans are reacting like both sides have finally reached common ground. Of course, nothing is official until contracts are signed, but the public pressure is now bigger than ever. If Devin and Shakur really meet at 144, this could easily become the biggest fight in boxing right now. Then Shakur Stevenson tweeted, all BS to the side. Let me stop rage baiting you all. All real negotiations happen offline. Fight date TBA soon. That tweet changed the whole tone of the Haney versus Shakur conversation. After days of back and forth over 144 pounds, rehydration clauses, and both sides trading shots online, Shakur basically admitted that some of the public talk was just stirring fans up. But the important part is what came after that. He said real negotiations happen offline and hinted that a fight date could be announced soon. That has fans believing the fight may be closer than ever. Devin has already appeared open to 144. Shakur has already said yes. And now the conversation is shifting from Twitter drama to real business behind the scenes. But not everyone believes this is Shakur's fight to dominate. Benji said Devin Haney will show Shakur Stevenson how great he is. Fans need to stop playing on his name. That added another side to the debate because some fans believe Devin is being overlooked in all this Shakur hype. From Benji's point of view, Devin has already shown he can win big fights, adjust to different styles, and perform under pressure. So, if the Shakur fight really happens, he believes Devin will be the one making the statement. In his eyes, this is not just Shakur's chance to prove greatness. It is also Devin's chance to remind people why his name still belongs at the top of boxing. Chris Algieri also reacted to Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson seemingly finding common ground on the weight, and that made the fight feel a lot more realistic after all the arguments over 147-144 rehydration clauses and who was really holding things up. Both sides finally speaking around the same number changed the conversation.
Fair that we meet at 144. We are two champions in two different weight classes. He cited Floyd and Canelo, their catch weight of 150 pounds, the 2013 fight. He said, Haney, you fought at 144 just 2 fights ago against Jose Ramirez. So that was some really good points. Yep. Haney retweets it, go back and forth. Shakur says, so if I go for 140, no, I think Haney said it. Yeah, Haney said 144, we have a fight. Shakur says yes. I think that was the biggest obstacle.
Is that for the welterweight title? Would that be for Devin's welterweight title?
Yeah.
From a boxing point of view, 144 makes sense because Shakur is moving up and Dion is already the bigger man. So, it gives both fighters a middle ground. But even with that number being discussed, the fight still has to be made properly behind the scenes. The money matters, the date matters, the network matters, the contract details matter. Still, Algieri's reaction shows what many fans are thinking right now. If Haney and Shakur really fight at 144, this could become one of the biggest skill-forceful matchups in boxing.
Put his money where his mouth is. Will he actually fight Devin Haney? Will he go up to 144? Will Shakur go down to will Haney go down to 144? Should Haney fight Shakur Stevenson or Keyshawn Davis?
I'll take either one. I mean, the bigger fight is Shakur because he's the current 40-pound ring champion, and Shakur Stevenson, who's just. I mean, not that Keyshawn isn't at that level, but he's not. He's not there yet, and it's no knock on him. It just needs more time, more experience, and more big name opposition. Where Shakur already has that. So the bigger fight is certainly Shakur.
What's the better fight? What's the better fight? Yeah, I agree. It's the Shakur Devin means more to the history of the sport. Like we got. Two guys that are in the top 10 pound for pound, name recognition. You could make a case that the winner is top 3, especially with Usyk sliding. And you're right, though. It would be more of a chess match. It would be more of a jab fest.
Matching wits.
I don't mean that in derogatory way, jab fest, but it's just going to be a jab fest.
This is boxing, baby. Like the jab is the most important punch in the book for a reason. That's the kind of fight like I would love to see that. And I felt like that with the Teofimo Lopez Shakur fight, and Shakur washed him. Can he do that?
Then Bill Haney called into Champ's side and pushed back on the idea that Devin Haney would be badly drained by fighting Shakur Stevenson at 144. Bill pointed out that Devin did not even weigh the full 147 pounds for his last fight, saying he came in at 146. So from Bill's point of view, people are making the weight issue sound much bigger than it really is. He basically questioned how Devin can be called drained if he is only being asked to come down a couple of pounds from what he already weighed. That adds another layer to the debate because Shakur is saying 144 is a fair catch weight, and Bill is now arguing that the number should not be treated like some impossible demand.
The people that saying that Devin is now going to be drained, you don't agree with that?
Man, listen, what I'm telling the people is the difference between he came in at 146 something for that fight. He'll come in. How much more drained is that? What is that? Y'all count up the pounds, man. Come on.
Sound like we ready to go then. I mean,
yeah. So, he's never been 47 pounds anyway, though. So, you know what I'm saying?
So for all y'all that was stressing yesterday about Devin cutting 2 more pounds, that don't sound like it's much of an issue at all then. Okay. So I don't know. I think
the thing is that for me and everybody else, they're 100% right. We worked. He's the champion. We worked at 147. It should be there. That's fair. This other shit is bullshit. But whatever. He voted and said he gonna do it. It's not something that I would. No, I would say it's wrong and it's unfair.
Greg Hackett also gave his preview of a possible Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson fight at 144, and that made the matchup feel even more serious. With both fighters now publicly talking about the catch weight, fans are starting to break down how the fight would actually look inside the ring. Greg looked at it like a high-level chess match because Devin brings size, patience, and experience, while Shakur brings sharp defense, timing, and control.
Who you favor, G? Who I favor? Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I love that fight. And I'm slightly Devin Haney from watching the sparring, because it's things I've seen that was giving Shakur a little trouble, but at the same time, I can't do that. I gotta go 50-50, bro. I can't do that, bro. I can't just pick. It's too tough to pick. I respect both of them on a different level, man, when it comes to this boxing.
And at 144, the weight becomes one of the biggest talking points because both fighters would be giving something up. Devin would be coming down slightly, while Shakur would be moving up into a bigger man's range. That means both men would have something to prove. If this fight really happens, it will not just be about who talks better online. It will be about who adjusts, who stays disciplined, and who can show their greatness under pressure.
He was giving Shakur some trouble with that. Shakur was there, but it was like, you little motherfucker, I catch you. You know what I'm saying? That fight is, and that fight actually is going to be fought at a high pace, man. I don't see that being just no pick 'em apart show. I can see that fight really being fought at a high pace. And I have said before that I think Dev edges it. But I'm gonna also be fair, man. I respect both of them too much to really pick. If Shakur is moving up, if Shakur do go up 44 to fight him, a lot of respect for Shakur. Shakur just fought at 40 for the first time versus Teofimo Lopez. You know what I mean? So for him to jump up again, even though it's not fully at welterweight, but it is welterweight. Once you over 140 pounds, you consider it a welterweight. So, wow. I don't know. I'm just excited. I hope we can really make something happen with that. I hope we can really make something happen. You see Shakur the ring get shot, a 47-pounder. I believe that too. I do believe that, but you gotta always leave room for the fact that Shakur did turn pro at 126 pounds. You know what I mean? He did fight at 30, 35, 40, moved up. Dev, started his.
But this is also where some fans are questioning Shakur's position. The argument is that Shakur does not seem to view Conor Benn as a serious threat. So, he sounds more willing to talk about fighting him at a higher weight. But when it comes to Devin Haney, he clearly sees him as a real problem, which is why the weight, catch weight, and conditions become a much bigger issue. Whether that is fair or not, it makes people believe Shakur respects Devin's threat level more than he is willing to admit publicly. And that is why every comment about 144, 147 or catch weights keeps getting picked apart by fans.
For the right fight. I just watch Conor Ben. I like Conor Ben too. No disrespect to him.
Tough.
But I would fight him at like 154.
What?
I told you for the right fight.
154?
I swear I would fight him.
Kind of tough, man. He throws hard punches.
Like I said, for the right fights, I'll move up.
Is it hard to get up to that kind of weight?
I mean, you'll have to, like, I guess, train a little harder as far as weight-wise and put on a little bit more weight. But I think skills pay the bills. Like, I feel like with my skills, I can fight a lot of guys at the higher weight class.
Will that slow you down defensively, though?
Nah, my defense is always there. Like I said, I spar with Bud on the regular. Like, I spar with big guys regularly. So.
Tim Bradley also doubled down on his take that Shakur Stevenson should not need that long to grow into welterweight. According to Bradley, with Shakur's frame, skill level, and discipline, 1 year should be enough time for him to properly move up and be ready for 147. That comment adds more pressure to Shakur because fans are already debating whether the weight issue is a real concern or just another roadblock in the Devin Haney fight. Bradley's point is simple. If Shakur is truly as great as he says he is, then moving up should not be treated like some impossible challenge. In his eyes, Shakur has the body, talent, and boxing IQ to make that jump sooner rather than later.
He can do that. He's just champion in one weight class. He'll move up. But that's the fight that we really want to see you fight, Shakur. Oh, we would love to see you fight Haney. Oh, yeah, we would love to see you fight Haney, but we would love to see you, or I would love to see you fight Haney at 147 pounds. That's it. 147 pounds. Might take you 1 year. Summertime or late 2027, the Haney fight can be made. You've built your body up. You've been established at 140. You worked your stuff up. You know, fans are looking at your weight, Shakur. They looking at your weight. They looking at you and you're saying, man, well, you big, Shakur. You 100, look like you 165 pounds, man. What's the problem? The problem is you're not going to be sharp at 147 pounds.
And then we see Bradley explain if Shakur is afraid of Devin after he was seen trying to duck the fight again and again.
The best need to fight the best. Y'all need to figure out a damn way to make it happen. Shakur, yeah, we know that you don't want to damn get in the ring with no damn Haney. We know you scared of it too. You know what I mean? You scared of all that weight he's going to put on after the damn weigh-in. I know. Trust me. I know. Yeah. And you scared to fight Keyshawn Davis too. Yeah, and Keyshawn, you scared to fight De La Santo. See, I'm telling you, all these every last one of these dudes got some flaws in their damn game. Yeah, they scared to death of certain fights. Yeah, every last one of them, damn it. Yeah, the only one, Shakalaka, he want all the smoke. He willing to go to 140, 135, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shakalaka, he a real one. That's the reason why I get behind that, because Shaq is a real one. He want all the smoke.
Keyshawn Davis also put Devin Haney on notice when Max Kellerman brought up the idea of Shakur Stevenson fighting him. Keyshawn made it clear that he does not want to just sit back while people keep connecting Shakur to Devin. From his side, he is also in that mix and he wants Devin to know that he is ready for that fight too. At the same time, Keyshawn shut down the idea that Shakur should be the only name linked to Haney because he believes he brings his own danger, his own storyline, and his own reason for Devin to step in the ring. That adds another layer to the whole situation because now it is not just Shakur versus Devin anymore. Keyshawn is standing right there calling for his shot and trying to prove he belongs in that same big fight conversation.
Why did you target Devin Haney?
I just feel like it's a big fight for me in my career. I just feel like it's a dramatic fight. It's just me moving up to 147. And I feel like me and Devin, we had like some sort of history going back and forth. So I just thought it was time to target him and try to get that fight.
You and Shakur have both said that, you're close, right? And you wouldn't fight each other. Have you guys spoken, though, about Devin Haney? Because that's a fight that looms for both of you. Like, did Shakur tell you about him potentially fighting Haney? Did you find out some other way? If so, did you talk to Shakur about it? You guys coordinate it all? Because that's a real opponent for both of you.
I mean, Shakur is a 140-pounder, man. Shakur is not 147. I'm mandatory at 147, you know, so I don't know why people even entertaining Shakur going to 147. He's not a 147-pounder. He can fight 35 still. So there's weight classes in his boxing game for a reason, and I'm mandatory at 147.
Make sure to check out our other videos on the screen.